sold over 25 million albums worldwide. She's won Grammys, Billboard Music Awards, American Music Awards, and we could go on and on. She also has one of the most famous voices on the planet.
That voice is back at the top of the charts with a brand new single and an 8th studio album, Meaning of Life, on the way. Please welcome the one and only Kelly Clarkson!
Feeling very good about myself.
Welcome back to the show. We're absolutely thrilled to have you.
Yes, I'm glad to be back.
Now let's talk about the meaning of life. Let's go nice and simple. Nice
Welcome,
and simple.
world. I know the answer. You just have to buy the album to figure it out.
But here's the thing. It's your 8th album, but your first time with this new record label.
It's my first time out of my contract from Idol.
Right.
It's my first record.
And you said this is the album.
Took a minute. Yeah.
And this is the album you've always wanted to make.
Yeah.
So what was holding you back the first 7 times?
I mean, and in that sentence, I mean, I love what I've done. Like, I've, compromised well, I feel like. Like, I sing songs I'm still super proud of, and, I'm not like, with any of them. So, well, except for the winning song with Idol, but no, just because it's a little cheesy. I mean, I get it was for the moment, but, for the most part, I still love singing the Century Guns, the Strongers, the Because of You's, all those. So I did my best to, compromise. I think all artists have to do that, so, but this is my first record to make exactly how I wanted it, 100%, like the whole thing, very soulful. I think I kind of fulfilled a lane at the last label I was with, and they didn't really want me to stray from that because it made them a lot of money. So it's nice. This new label is all about the more soulful side of me, whether that's like more R&B pop or if it's like country or whatever. They're just down for the ride because they like the soulful side of me. So yeah, it's so fun.
So good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm so excited for everybody to hear it. Yeah.
We're excited. There's a song on the album
I
called
love this, by the way.
Thank you.
We've been watching backstage going, what? Like,
Thank you very much.
yes, it's so cute.
Back to you, though.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you could talk about
It's
my
so
jacket
great.
all show, but
It's so
people want to know,
great.
like, there's a song on the album called Go High, and that
Yes.
was inspired by Michelle Obama
It was,
at
yeah.
the 2016 Democratic National Convention. During her speech, she said, when they go low, we go high.
Yes.
What was it about that statement that spoke to you?
Well, it was kind of just such a powerful statement that I feel like we've heard since we were kids, but like you just don't put it into check of how much that happens in your life. Whether you're in politics, the industry, you're a dentist, like whatever you do, like there's always people that you feel like are in your bubble sometimes that you're like, man, I have to constantly take the high road with you, and it's making me weary. Like I'm tired, I'm exhausted. And so I wrote this whole song about that whole line that except I made it egocentric, and it's like, when you go low, I go high. But I just thought people would want to sing that. But it's a great song. It's like it's a jam. So it's cool. And I love Michelle Obama, so. Yeah.
Well, in the spirit of that, you are actually in town because you were not only performing at, but co-hosting We Day Toronto,
Yes,
which is phenomenal. Yes. Huge event.
Yes.
So, for people who are not aware, I'm sure everybody is, but this is a day to...
I wasn't.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
But as you've learned, it's a day to encourage young people to get out there and make a difference. Why is that important for you to engage, particularly with young people?
Well, I think there's an obvious answer. I'm a mom of, to 4 kids. And also as an artist, it's awesome to be able to take your spotlight and shine it on something that, because a lot of people, it's a huge thing, and a lot of people did know, even in America, like my friends, but I never had heard of it. And I think it's such a cool thing to kind of incorporate everywhere, like across the world, because these are these kids, we're in charge of educating them on thinking outside of themselves. They're not going to learn that unless you teach them that. So, and I think obviously we see a lot of people that never got that lesson that are in the limelight, but
I know, we feel you.
But I just think it's our job. It's our job, especially not even in the spotlight. Like as a parent, I want to mold great humans that are helpful humans. Yeah.
Well, let's keep on that. Let's talk about your kids. Like, last time you were here, you had just had your daughter River, and she's now 3 years old.
And y'all gave me the most awesome gift ever, and it hangs in my house.
Oh,
It does, and I even have the little piece that wasn't a part of it still in my little jewelry box. I love it.
Puzzle picture.
yes.
It's beautiful. So, and then you have your son Remy, who's a year old, and then you're also a stepmom. So there's a lot. You've brought your kids to the set of your music videos. They even crash your interviews sometimes. And we've talked a lot on the show about, we're moms, you know, the two of us here, about being a working mom and the kind of guilt of being pulled in different directions. How do you manage that?
You know what? I constantly wish I were a dude because they're far at ease about it. They're still great dads. I just mean, like, there's a level of guilt that comes with mothers that I don't feel like goes the other way. And I constantly, you know, any free time I have, I squeeze in minutes and seconds and time with them, you know? And when you are working, especially a promo schedule like this, it's pretty intense. So, and your 3-year-old and 1-year-old don't get why you're choosing not to hang out with them, which breaks your heart. So we're teaching them that, but they do love, though, coming to videos that you saw the video. They get so excited, especially my 3-year-old. She loves hair and makeup. I have no idea how she's my child. We have nothing in common in that respect. But she loves shoes. She literally made her sister show her, we were in New York working, and she called her sister, who's 16, and or grandma, and said, "Show me my shoes," like in her closet. Her shoes, because they light up, you know, they're like, and she missed her shoes. Like, and I was like, what? Adorable. I was like, I swear we're not that Kardashian. We're very low key. She was like all about her shoes. Yeah.
But this is what we love about you, Kelly, because you're just so honest and you're so real and down to earth, so much so that you say things that perhaps a lot of other women don't hear a lot of, which is, for example, that you've said, I don't want any more kids because pregnancy was, quote, one of the hardest things of my life. It's refreshing to speak like that. Is that a release for you to be that honest?
Well, it is. I mean, it's not even a release. It's just, I don't know any other way. I know a lot of people that work with me wish I wouldn't be so much. But, you know, then it wouldn't be me. So, but I think, especially with the pregnancy thing, I think a lot of women get shamed. And it's like, well, not a lot of people enjoy it because they're hospitalized with at-risk doctors and they want to die. They feel so horrible, like my personal experience. So, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh, why can't you do this? Or why did you turn this down? Why didn't you come work at my thing? I asked you to come. And I'm like, well, I can't, I'm miserable. Like, I'm vomiting. Do you want me to show up? Like I'm literally doing shows, like vomiting in a trash can, and then I run out with a smile on my face. Like, it's, you know, because your show must go on. So, oh, my assistant's laughing at me. I do this for everything. She's going to make so much money. She's like, why is everything this?
I wish we had an hour with you because, gosh, we love having you here.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm long-winded.
No, we love it. Thank you.
Yes, I love that.
We love her. All right. We talked about it. We're going to tell you about it. Kelly is on CTV's We Day Toronto special, and it airs right here on November the 25th on CTV. Make sure you catch it.
Yes.
Please make sure you pick up the album Meaning of Life when it's out on October 27th. There's so much more coming up.